The 2015 application period for real estate tax relief deferral begins March 1st. We'll have details. Learn about two programs that could target a child's learning and living environments to improve their chances for success. And Volunteers Unite, the Great American Cleanup, is about to get underway. The forum begins right now. If you own and live in a home in Norfolk and you are at least 65 and or totally and permanently disabled, the Real Estate Tax Relief Deferral Program may offer you a break. Norfolk seniors and disabled homeowners can learn more about the program by calling 823-1130, emailing seniortaxrelief@norfolk.gov, or visiting the website at norfolk.gov/senior-tax-relief. To qualify, in addition to age and disability, you must live in the property. The combined income of the owner and relatives living in the home cannot exceed $67,000, and net worth, excluding the home, cannot exceed $350,000. If you are a disabled veteran or a spouse of a disabled veteran, different rules apply, and a separate application must be submitted. Human Services staff will be on hand to answer your questions and to assist you with completing your application during scheduled community information sessions that are offered throughout the months of March, April, and May. The first kicks off March 10th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Norfolk Workforce Development Center. On March 19th, Pretlow Anchor Branch Library hosts a session, also from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And assistance is provided on March 24th at the Janiff Branch Library from 12:30 to 3 p.m. Applicants may also schedule a one-on-one appointment at the Park Place Multi-Service Center by calling 823-1130. When we return in just a minute, we're going to look at a program that is steering 5,000 disadvantaged students in Norfolk toward high school graduation and beyond.
Hey, Sandra.
Oh, sorry. I'm just really surprised at how expensive food has gotten. We've been trying to put aside some money to buy a house, but lately we can barely make it from one paycheck to the next.
I'm in the same boat, but with this additional money I'm getting from the EITC, things are looking better.
EITC?
It's the Earned Income Tax Credit. I'm going to be getting almost $2,500 back.
What?
For more on the EITC and free tax preparation, call or visit our website.
Every year, thousands of children in Hampton Roads do not complete their high school education. The result can be generation after generation of poverty that can affect our entire community. Sarah Bishop, Director of Education Initiatives with United for Children, explains how a special partnership is working to change that. Sarah, great to have you.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
United for Children is a big, strong push to get people up to speed while they're still very young.
Absolutely.
So once they do grow up, they're going to be productive adults.
That's absolutely correct.
Yeah, so that's great, but how do you go about doing that?
Well, United for Children, which is facilitated by United Way, is this big giant partnership. The city's a part, the school system, public housing, the medical school, our universities, United Way agencies, all coming together to try to address problems too big for any one of us to solve on our own. So when you look at the high school graduation crisis, we all know that crisis didn't start in high school. We know it started younger, and so we've gone to our high schools and said, tell us what the barriers are to your kids succeeding. We talk to kids and teachers and principals, and they say, well, if they came more prepared for middle school, so we go to middle school, ask the same question. Well, if they were ready when they came in, if you could work with our elementary schools, and of course, elementary schools are saying the same. Our children in our poorest communities come in so far behind that we can't catch them up in time. And the solutions are not just in the classroom. It's going to require all of us bringing medical resources, the mental health resources, the extended learning time that these communities need.
Okay. So the idea of a lack of education really does fall back on, it does create a problem, which is indeed people whose income just does not rise above a certain point, and in fact is below the poverty level.
And the number one predictor of poverty is a lack of education.
Okay.
And so we know we've got to start at the schools. But we looked at the national research, and then we looked at Norfolk's data. We saw that children in our lowest performing schools they were maybe doing okay in May and June when they were tested, but when they came in September, they had fallen behind. And so we looked at this issue around the country, and the national data shows us that children in poverty of all races lose 2 to 3 months of ground over the summertime. And children of all races who are middle income gain or hold the ground over the summertime. So we said, okay, there's a solution. Can we come together to build extended learning time during the summer so that children do not lose ground? And we did it first in trial at PB Young. And the city brought in Community Services Board mental health workers, and the medical school brought in a doctor, and a partner, Trinity Presbyterian Church, helped bring in volunteers. And the children had academics in the morning that were these hands-on, minds-on, engaging academics. And then the afternoon, they had and they helped grow the ideas of what they're going to do. They had everything from tennis and swimming to Zumba and cheerleading and flag football and cooking. The Virginia Arts Festival came in with the steel drum bands. But kids had to earn their after-school enrichment by coming to school on time, having good behavior, and progressing in their coursework. The outcomes were so big, not just in September when they started. We did prove that children who attended summer school did not lose academically in reading or math. But we also tested those kids at PB Young in May with their SOLs. The children who were in summer school were outperforming the kids who did not go.
Wow.
The mayor heard this, the city manager heard this, and they said, start expanding. So then we went to Tidewater Park, and our goal is, as you said, 5,000 children. We believe we can change the metrics in Norfolk. We can get and Booker T. Washington is one of the top high schools for dropouts in this state. We believe we can change that if we start, yes, prenatally in the neighborhood with parent support programs, and stay with these children with whatever resources they need, extend their learning time during the academic year with before and after school if they need it or want it, keep them in summer school, and move them on to middle and high school, meeting all their standards.
Wow.
That's 5,000 children. United Way and United for Children has a belief that we are not going to change the city by helping a few children beat the odds. We're only going to do it by changing the odds for thousands of children. And if we look at Booker T. Washington and the schools that feed into it, that's 5,000 children, and frankly, it's 5,000 of our poorest children.
Wow. That's really exciting, though, when you think about the potential.
Potential is huge.
Yes, it is huge, and it's based on things that are actually starting to work.
And other cities now are saying, what about us? So Suffolk wants us to build United for Children in Suffolk, and Virginia Beach wants us to, but we are very much committed to growing this with all the city departments helping to build the solutions.
Great. We just have a few seconds left, but how are the parents responding to this?
You know, to be very honest, the parents are slower to respond until you get FaceTime with them and you say, what did you do in the summertime? What would you like your kids doing? And if we can engage the parents and in having them participate in field trips or do things for the parents, they're much more likely to be engaged. We've got to meet their needs.
Yeah, that's important because
Yes.
they are parents, and probably some of this taps into their learning new things too. So,
Absolutely.
No, it's great. It's great to hear. Thank you. Great
Thank you.
success
Thrilled
story.
to be here to talk about
All
it.
right. I'd like to hear more later too, because I know
Invite
this is
me
going to
back.
continue to grow. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you.
Well, still to come on the forum, how relationships in school can change a child's future.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
It all began in the 1970s with the idea of bringing community resources inside public schools where they are accessible, coordinated, and accountable. Today, Communities in Schools maintains that it is relationships, not programs, that change a child from struggling student to a successful adult. Please welcome Executive Director Quentin Brown. Thank you for sharing this organization's ideas and its goals with the community. We have many programs that target children of various ages and to help them get along, but you take a look at what is going on inside the school and how children relate to various aspects of their lives and how that impacts what they learn.
We do. Communities in Schools, we are the nation's leading dropout prevention organization with a simple mission. We surround students with a community of support, empowering them to stay in school and achieve in life. And what that looks like is we place site coordinators hired by Communities in Schools in our partnering schools. And as you mentioned in the opener, it's all about building relationships. Our first project is to build relationships, meaningful relationships with our students, teachers, faculty, parents, community partners alike. And from that, we identify the greatest needs in our students within these schools and within these communities. And by connecting these students, well, first identifying these challenges and connecting these students to the resources and services that they require most, we begin to see students move on and graduate from high school. And I think the important point here is that we are a pre-K through 12th grade organization, currently serving 1.5 million students across the nation. And the data speaks for itself. When our model is implemented with fidelity, we demonstrate a decrease in dropouts and an increase in on-time graduation rates. But it goes back to the relationships, meaningful one-on-one relationships with caring adults with these students that have these challenges.
Yes, because the challenges could be many, and they are distractions, which are going to take that child away from the reason they're in school in the first place, which is to learn.
Great.
So what are some of the things that the organization addresses? You said it generally speaking, but there are some areas that are pretty crucial to addressing.
What separates Communities in Schools apart from a lot of other organizations is that we live by our tagline, so to speak. We do whatever it takes to see our students be successful. So when we start identifying what we can provide to a student, it really limits what we have the ability to do. But some of the examples to answer the question, whether a student comes to school without clothing, without school supplies, or something more severe like needing dental care or physical health needs. Whatever is preventing that student from achieving their full academic potential, our job is to identify it and connect that student to what they require to be successful. And it could be anything, you name it, and we're there to provide it.
Basic needs, though, are something that many may take for granted, but when children don't have those needs met, you're already starting off the wrong foot.
Yeah, you are. And I'm sure someone in your position and many who may be watching this have heard this numerous times. If a student comes to school hungry, how can we expect them to be fully engaged even if their bodies are in the seats in school? So by identifying, again, going back to relationships, by knowing who these students are, knowing how they interact on a day-to-day basis, when things change, we know that. And we remove that responsibility from our teachers. And our teachers and administrators within our schools do a phenomenal job. They do the best job they can with the resources that they are given. But what we provide is an opportunity to free our teachers up so that they can put more attention into instructional time, and we take care of those basic needs and larger needs that our students come to school with.
Okay, well, that makes perfect sense because teachers have had to take on a tremendous amount of responsibility for things outside of teaching so that nobody benefits as much from that.
Yeah.
So well, it's an idea that has been around for a while, but it's definitely been implanted in the schools around here. And Hampton Roads schools are all involved in this, this program.
We currently serve the school districts of Hampton, Portsmouth, Norfolk, and as recently as this past month, Suffolk. We have not ruled out any of the surrounding districts, but we know that we have to have a starting point. And we have to drill down and demonstrate results, which we have been able to do where we are, and we'll continue to do that and grow as the need grows.
Well, give me an example. Say you said that, you know, for instance, if a child comes to school hungry, they're not going to be able to concentrate and really do what they came to school to do, which is to study and to learn. So what does your organization do in an instance like that when the child does not have?
And that's a simple example, if you will. So a student arrives to school and they've been identified as being hungry. The first thing we do is to identify with that student to figure out, why did they come to school today hungry? Is this something that they've been doing for multiple weeks, or is this something that just happened? So by asking those questions, we begin to get to the root of the problem. If it's something where they just didn't get fed last night, and that's a simple solution, we can give them food today and they'll be fine moving forward. But if it's a larger situation where a parent lost a job, someone moved out, or there's a possibility of child neglect, then we begin connecting the student to those partners, those quality partners and organizations around the community, so that we can efficiently and effectively impact this need. We're not in the business of replicating or duplicating what's already being done. Our job is to clearly identify the problem and connect them appropriately to that resource or service.
Okay, so you are a connector.
We are a
in many
connector.
ways, right?
Yeah.
And coordinating all of these things is part of what you do too. And the child, well, and the parents are beneficiaries of something that perhaps it was greatly needed,
Yes.
and can make a big difference in how that child turns out.
I agree.
Wow, that's great.
Right.
Well, I know that it must be wonderful to be a part of that process and that organization. I want to thank you for taking the time to share, even if it is just scratching the surface of what you do.
It is.
And hopefully we'll be hearing more about communities and schools in the future.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you,
I'm
Britton.
glad to be here.
When we come back, how you can join the Great American Cleanup.
Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite. Unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. One book can be the first coming. Looks to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Looking for a chance to participate in keeping our city beautiful? The Great American Cleanup runs March 1st through June 6th nationwide. And Lisa Jennings is Public Service Coordinator for Keep Norfolk Beautiful, and she can tell you how to get involved. A lot of people like to get involved in this type of activity.
They do. And one of the reasons they like to get involved is because the Great American Cleanup is a nationwide event. So Keep America Beautiful, it's one of their largest programs, and millions of volunteers during the springtime get involved to beautify and clean up their own cities. So being a part of a larger event, I think, appeals to people, and then getting down and drilling into their local community and literally their very own street. Whether it's planting or doing litter cleanups, I think is what really grabs them and makes them want to be a part of it.
Okay, Norfolk, you know, has a lot of activities scheduled for this time period, and we have the first one starting in when?
Our first one would be probably April 18th, which is Keep Norfolk Beautiful Day.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go. So everyone can do their own event, and of course, over at Keep Norfolk Beautiful, we have many other events planned that they can join. So whether you want to be a leader or you want to get involved, we've got it for you.
Okay, so people can actually create their own event. So say a neighborhood or even a civic league or something decides they want to do something to, I don't know, clean up the park, or I'm not sure what, plant a garden or what have you.
Exactly. I have military groups that contact me. Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts contact me, and if they know what they want to do, then I can train them up and give them the supplies to do so. Or if they're an individual, they can join those groups or join some of the events that we have going on. For example, around our center, the Ernie Morgan Center, we have an eco garden. And on that day, we'll be doing a big cleanup and mulching and planting of the natives and the drought-tolerant plants around the Ernie Morgan Center. So I have everything, anything you want to do.
So if you have an idea, you can help coordinate that and make it happen.
That's right.
All
That's right.
Well,
I'm putting
I didn't
people
know that.
together. I'm putting groups together. There are definitely hot spots where we have litter in the city that I can send them out to. And everything is continuing to be forming, and people are continually calling me and adding to the list.
Wow.
I'm assuming there'll be some wetland grass planting to be done during that time of year as well. And that's during the April time frame. And then in May, we will do an e-cycling event. So folks can come out and volunteer to help folks come in and bring just about anything in their household, whether it's shredding, dropping off electronics, or household hazardous waste. They can help those citizens do the right thing and get those things out of their home and get them into the right place, whether it's to be recycled or disposed of properly, or Goodwill will be out there. And so anything else you have in the house, they'll take and they'll recycle it and resell it and do that.
Oh, that's got to be pretty popular.
Oh, it's very popular.
Just going to say, my goodness, the stuff that crawls out of people's houses after sitting there for a while must be astonishing.
Yes, we start at 9 a.m. and folks are lined up, ready to go at 9 a.m.
With their stuff.
With their stuff. All manner of stuff. Old paint, clothes they want to donate, old monitors, you name it, what they've got, we'll take from them
Stuff
and manage
they didn't know what to do with because they
Yes.
weren't sure how to dispose of it properly.
And the great thing about doing this in May is it's just before the hurricane season. So being a part of a resilient city is making sure all those household hazardous waste and things are out of your garage and out of your shed. So if we should have some flooding and things like that, those things will be gone and taken care of before we have an event.
Okay, so old computers and monitors and paint, any kind of chemical type of things that are in containers or bottles or cans that you need to dispose of?
That's right. That's right. Yes,
and they take it to a facility, is that correct?
The location would be the waste management facility, and that is where the household hazardous waste compound is as well.
Okay.
So folks will be driving through, and there'll be different stations and different experts at different stations to help them choose which product needs to go where.
Okay, that's 1175 Pine Ridge Road.
Correct. Yeah.
Is that off Tate Terrace?
It's in between Princess Anne and Virginia Beach Boulevard. It's in that industrial area of the city.
Okay, well, I was warm anyway. Okay, and that's May 16th, and that runs from 9 to 2. So I imagine from that whole period, people are showing up.
Showing up, exactly, the whole entire time. So we're letting people know in advance whether they want to participate by just being someone who's dropping off, or they want to be a volunteer and help us with that event.
Wow, well, that's great. So, and everybody's there to take the stuff off your hands and do something sensible with it.
Exactly,
All right,
exactly.
great.
And throughout the entire season, we have group leader trainings you can sign up for. You can learn to be a group leader if you've never been one before, teach you about safety, give you those gloves and bags necessary to do the job.
Yeah,
so we're here for you.
Is there an age range that is allowed for these cleanups, or does that get determined by the groups that are?
It's really it's really determined by the parent.
Okay.
We've got little bitties. I've got extra small gloves, so we've got little bitties that get out there and learn to do the right thing. And I think as they grow older, then they'll learn not to throw litter on the ground because they remember picking it up as a smaller one. So it's a little bit of litter prevention as well as beautification at the same time.
Great, and free education too, because you know they are learning something very valuable.
Right,
in terms
and being
of,
outside and enjoying the city.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So the third event then is coming up in June?
In June, yes. So we round off the entire thing with Clean the Bay Day.
Okay.
And we have about 1,000 volunteers that day.
Never heard of that one before.
Right. From 9 to 12 out, and of course that one's focused on more waterways, although we do have park cleanups during that day because we live in Norfolk and we're surrounded by water. So that wind is going to take that litter from the park and it's going to end up into a waterway somewhere.
And we've all seen that.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's plenty, I'm sure, to pick up when people start digging around in the marshlands and
Right,
the
right.
wetland areas.
Exactly.
And our tributaries too. We got the rivers and what have you. Is that part of this Clean the Bay Day,
Absolutely.
too?
Folks will be along the Lafayette, which is
Okay.
a unique river for Norfolk. It is Lafayette boundaries are within the city of Norfolk, so we own that one. So they'll be in the Lafayette, and of course on Ocean View out at the bay as well.
Okay, great. So if I wanted to start up a group or I had an idea, I'd call you.
Yes, give us a
Okay.
call at Keep Norfolk Beautiful at 441-1347, and we'll point you in the right direction. Maybe you're not sure. Maybe you want to volunteer and you're not sure what you want to do. You could even come to the office and help me manage supplies if you'd like.
Oh, and you notice that she's talking to me, though. But yeah, the
Come on,
idea is
Jan,
that
help
you've got a choice of things that you can do, and you don't have to commit to anything until you learn what it is you're committing to, of course. But certainly you don't have any problem recruiting people that are really enjoying getting involved and doing something great. And it's spring, so you can't complain about that.
It's going to get warmer. It'll be beautiful, and
Yeah.
everything will be great. Yeah, I have the pleasure of working with 6,000 volunteers a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
yeah.
lot of volunteers.
It is.
That's a lot of coordinating.
It is. It is.
It is, but it's a good time. So if you want to get involved in keeping your community beautiful, the Great American Cleanup runs from March 3rd.
Through that first weekend in June.
Yes, through the first weekend in June. 3 events that you can participate in. And if you have an idea for a program or some way you'd like to get involved, you can call Lisa and she can show you how to make it happen.
I'll do.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me, and thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next time. Bye.